Hello! Okay, this is my spacecraft design, my launch system, and my bypass system. I don't know if I got enough lights here. This is a big circle. Okay, we spin inside of it. This is the entrance right here. It says enter. Enter. Alright, so you get in here with your ship, you dock into here. It's spinning this way. You know, this is the North Pole of the ship, and this is the South Pole of the ship, kind of thing. And we come in here, and we start getting on like an elevator, and it comes down through here and lowers us into these areas right here. These are us, because this is like a skyscraper, and it's spinning, so you turn it like that, and this is the floor, and this is the ceiling, and this can move back and forth, and it's kind of fluid balanced, and there's one on each side. This area out here would be the greenhouse area. Down here would be like the work mechanical room, where any combustion or anything would be managed. The temperature of space, the radiant heat on stuff is pretty high, so we'd filter some out, and then we'd have a greenhouse area right there. You know, it's spinning. The mechanism spinning inside here for gravity. We got to figure out how to have gravity in space, or you just don't have anything that is a sustainable platform where it'd be comfortable for the duration. And this sucker here, what is this? Oh yeah, it's actuated through a grandfather clock mechanism. Alright, and it's an energy producing mechanism. Now, according to your scale, we could have this here device and a clock over there by the wall, take away the need for our skyscraper mechanisms for habitation, and just give them buoyant weight, and it spins around like that. I don't know if it's resonating there, but in this thing, one big okay, right here, this line going through here, that is a rail gun relay bypass bus accelerator. Big ship. We launched the payload from the Earth off a mechanism you haven't seen. It gets into space. It relays around the moon with this device. And as your little ship comes up to this device, which is big, but the little cargo ship just comes up to it and is pulled in by magnets, and this is also a shield to prevent space junk. The magnet pulls it around the revolution to go around the slingshot it around our space station and accelerate it to its next destination. This space station has 360 payload excretion device. Basically, this rail right here is spinning around, and it can let you go at any point on a 360 around well, I mean, you know, pretense to suggest a big round space station be called the Death Star, but we're going to call this relativity. I don't know, you can name it something, I don't care. Okay. it's a holiday thing. It's not a necessity. I don't know why, but we seem to do better at holiday excursions than we do maintaining necessity utilities. So this is going to be for holidays. It's going to be orbiting the moon. It's going to be our first investment in a sustainable platform in space. Not going to Mars and doodling around. We're going to build this thing. We're going to build caverns and holiday spots on the moon. And then 30 or 40 years from now, we'll shoot for Mars. How does that sound? If I'm able to sustain a good platform of communications with the masses, motivating them to come together coherently with my one sales tax to fund this as a group collective while maintaining the free market. Okay, that is my goal, because I want to ride around in space and have some fun. I mean, before I go. And the only way we're going to do that is if we come together cohesively to invest in our preservation of life. All right. We need, I mean, you know, we don't have to. We could consolidate what we got here on the ground. We could stop building on good, nutritious farmlands and start building in deserts, waste areas, the Arctic. We cannot keep on building over all of our agricultural resources. Every plant out here is an individual tool given to us to keep on, I don't know, shit, with all the technology we're capable of now, it could have all been created in just a short amount of time. And we could be living a total lie. But that's not a question. The economics and what can spur job growth and keep us healthy and productive for the next for generations to come is at stake with this election. Are we going to have the two status quos, Hillary and Trump? Or are we going to write in Grig and put in a flat commerce tax that maintains all the utilities, brings us together as a civilization to incentivize growth together? There's a big plan I got to do it, and it starts off with consolidating the insurance companies, giving them a bailout, whatever it takes to consolidate them into the securities that the government offers, because we should not have to pay double jeopardy for securities in our civil commerce. Thank you, and I guess I'm going to leave this at that, because I've been saying this and I got more videos to back it up. One, safe trade, transit, insurance, commerce, sales tax, appropriation, accountability, infrastructure, investment, incentive, prepaid system, reinforce the Individual Citizen Act, and preservation of the Town, County, State, Federal Government Act. Write in Grig 2016. Have a good day.